I don't know. I enjoyed reading it again. Did you guys like reading it again or reading it for the first time?
Well, again,
Well, no, Leanne.
well, it was in my backpack when I went to the ER. So when I was admitted, I was like, well, I guess I'll make the best of this and
Read some horror.
read the book club pick. And then I was like, oh, and oh my God, you guys, I had the two most different, most diverse books. I had like, The Elements of Style. It's about grammar. It's a thin little grammar book. And then I had
Stephen King.
Stephen King. And I was like, these were not the best options. I mean, of course, I didn't go there thinking I was going to be admitted to the hospital, but if I had, I would not have picked these two companions. They ask you when you at the hospital, like, to itemize everything that's on you. And I wasn't wearing my wedding ring or whatever. So they were like, okay, that's good. No jewelry. That's great. How much money do you have on you? Do you have credit cards? Like, they want everything so that they can itemize it and then know if anything has been taken, like, God forbid. And I was like, well, I have two books. I was saying it as a joke, and she's like, yeah, we're not worried about the books. And I'm like, I know, I don't think anyone's going to steal my grammar book. Like,
you never know.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that Carrie was not necessarily the perfect pairing with a heart attack, but then again, what is?
I was just going to ask you that. Like, what would be the right book for a heart attack?
I don't know. Maybe David Sedaris, like, meditation, or David Sedaris, something like keeping it light.
A little more levity, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed reading it again. I had two main thoughts after reading it. One is, I completely understand why I like this as a teenager. I totally get it. I don't know that I would get so much out of it. I didn't really get so much out of it as an adult. I mean, but at the same time, I was never bored. I never felt like I was trudging through anything. I read it pretty quickly. There was a certain point in the book where when everything was blowing up in the town, I understood why he drew the picture as like, and this blows up, and this blows up, and this blows up, and this blows up. But at a certain point, I was like, I get it. The town is blowing up. I get it.
Yes.
Town blowing up. Move on. But other than that, I never got bored. I never kind of dropped out. It was super easy to read, and I'm excited that Georgia loves it. She couldn't put it down either. She had to read Wuthering Heights, and she kept going, I got to get back to Carrie. And I'm like, what a choice. Emily Bronte or Stephen King? I mean, is it Emily or one of the Bronte sisters anyway? And Stephen King, okay. She was like, I just got to see what happens in this book. And that kind of made me proud. It made me feel connected to her. And sometimes I don't feel so connected to her. So that was really cool.